Okay, so this activity will be used by AutoCAD users. Okay, those who do not have SolidWorks installed in their system unit. So just create a new model or true drawing file. Okay, so I am in the drafting and annotation workspace, so I would change that to okay to 3D basics. Okay, so based on the given figure, okay, you have your model and canvas. Okay, so I'll just set the units, millimeters, no decimal place because the given units are in whole number like 80, third diameter 30, 40, and so on. Okay, I'll just click the OK button. Then I'll create layer. So I'll create a layer for 3D model. Then I'll just change the color. Okay, you can choose your own color. Okay, and then I'll just click OK and close. Then the layer will be under the layers and views. So 3D model. Okay, so make sure since we are in the 3D modeling environment, I'll just use the southeast isometric view, or you can hover it using the in-canvas viewport. You see the tap view here, you can change that to southeast isometric. Okay, so the view cube will be useful, or the in-canvas viewport. Okay, now the solid primitives are available here, and we have discussed about press, pull, and extrude. And for this activity we will be using subtract tool. Okay, so I'll just create a box based on the given figure. Okay, so we need the box. First is we need to create the base, which has length and width, x for 42 and 80 for y. Okay, so I'll just click anywhere in the drawing area, and then I'll provide measurements like this is 42, then press tab, and probably this is 80. Okay, and the thickness will be, or the height is given as 48. Okay, now I will just change the orientation view to shaded with gray, or you can use the in-canvas viewport here, shaded with edges. Okay, now let me create or remove the portions on this left and right side, like for example on this side and on the other side. Okay, so I'll just create a box. Make sure that the highlighted face is where you are creating your drawing. Like for example, on this given activity I will be creating a rectangle here, also rectangle here, and then I just create a box up to that edge, or up to that thickness. Let's say I'll just make sure that object snaps are invoked, so I'll just press the escape key, type in OS, make sure endpoint, midpoint, center, and so on. Okay, choose your own snapping objects here, then okay. Okay, and then I'll use again the box tool, and then I'll create a rectangle here, so make sure that corner is invoked. Okay, and then I'll have a 30 and 15, so this should be 15 and that is 30, then enter. Okay, and for the height, okay, it doesn't matter if you're going to exceed. Okay, so I'll just make sure that it is equivalent to that thickness of how much, 42, enter. Okay, notice that I have a box here and another portion here. Okay, so let us create another box, okay, on this side, and then it should have a 15 and also 30, enter. And then I'll just make an depth or thickness of 42 again. Okay, and then now I will be using subtract tool. Okay, this is called solid subtract, so I'll just select subtract. Okay, so subtract tool is activated, so make sure you select the whole object, probably the first box that you have created. So let's say this one, enter, and then select the objects that you wanted to remove. Okay, so make sure that it is highlighted here on this part. Okay, so that portion should be highlighted. Oops, undo. Okay, so make sure that this one is selected and also that one. Okay, be careful in selecting, you might select the whole object, then press enter. Okay, so the two objects now are removed, okay, using the subtract tool. Okay, so I wanted to repeat that one, undo again. Okay, so I'll just create a box on this face, then I'll draw a 15 by 30, enter, and then the thickness is on this side, which has a 42 thickness or depth. Okay, I could also copy that one, so I'll just use copy. Okay, make sure that this one is highlighted, the object. How do I select this one? Okay, that one. Oops, undo. I'll just select this portion only. And there it goes. Then press enter. Select this other corner here. Then you can move it or copy it on this corner. Okay, then press escape key. Then use the subtract tool. Select the whole object or the first box that you have created. Enter. Then select this portion here and the other one here. Then enter. Okay, so now I will be creating a box here, okay, so that it will be removed later on. So I'll just create a box on this face. So let me just create a box here in this face, which has a measurement of 20 and 29. Enter. Okay, and that thickness is 80. Okay, then I'll just move this one, move this box you have created, enter, select its midpoint, then connect it to the midpoint of the base. Okay, and then select this one, so I'll just click this one. Okay, I'll just press escape key. Okay, and then select this box. Then as you'll notice here, the triad, I could select this one so that it will be moving upward, vertically upward. So I'll just click this upward direction, click, then move your mouse pointer. As you'll notice, the distance increases as you move the crosshair, okay, or the cursor. So it is elevated at 9 millimeters, so I'll just input 9 and then enter, then press the escape key. Now I will use again subtract, select this object, enter, then select the box that you created last, enter. Okay, now I will be creating a circle on this face which has a diameter of 30, but then I'll just use cylinder probably, then make sure that it is highlighted, so under the midpoint, because that's the hole here is at the center of this face, so I'll just use the midpoint here to put, oops, make sure that the face is highlighted, this face, or you can use it at the top. Okay, and then the diameter is 30, so the radius here is 15. Enter. Then the thickness is 42. Enter. Okay, and then I'll just move this downward. Okay, I'll just press escape key, select that cylinder, click that z-axis here, then going down with how much, so it should be 48 minus 27, so it should be depth of 21. Okay, so 21. Enter. Okay, then escape key, then I'll use subtract, select the whole object here, enter, then select the cylinder, enter. Okay, now the last portion here is a again cylinder with a depth of probably 9. Okay, so I'll just create a cylinder, this portion here, the midpoint. Okay, and then diameter of 14, radius of 7, then depth will be, let's say, 9. Then I'll just move this one on this direction. Center should be 21. Okay, I am revolved 3D orbit. Okay, I'm pressing the shift and then the mouse wheel. Okay, and then press escape key, subtract, select this object, enter, and select the cylinder, enter. Okay, you're going to rotate it. Okay, your output is this one. Okay, and then southeast isometric view. Okay, so I'll just save this one, save it in your folder. Okay, so I'll just save that with the surname and then your given name and then your activity. Okay, let's say 3D model. Okay, and then save. So there you have it. You have created your first 3D model in AutoCAD.